Good afternoon. I'm Rudy Arnold, I'm the mayor of the city of Rittman. I stand here a few different places at once. I speak for a city that's grieving. I speak alongside a family that is in the midst of immeasurable loss. I speak to everyone. Some of you knew Scott your whole life. Some of you are meeting him for the first time today. So let me start with something you may have already seen. This week, the community lined the streets, hundreds of them, in the heat, standing shoulder to shoulder along the route as they brought Scott home. Parents lifting their children up so they could see. Neighbors who've never met, all of them quiet, all of them there. And if you were watching from somewhere else, you might have asked a simple question. Who was this man? Who was Scott Ries that so many people would stop and stand still for him? Let me try to tell you. Scott was a husband, a son, a brother, a coach, a teammate, a neighbor, a friend. More than anything, he was a dad. When I talked with his wife, Michelle, and with the girls, that's what came first. Girl dad. He loved it. You could feel it in the room, just the way they said his name. His mom told me of a softball trip to Columbus for one of his daughter's tournaments. She said Scott snored so loud in that hotel room that the whole family had to get up the next morning and buy earplugs. But that's a dad who was there. The long drives, the ball fields, the early mornings. He showed up, even when it cost everyone a good night's sleep. But I want to tell you a short story about myself now, but it's really about Scott. Years ago, I told a friend of mine, I said, I love you. And somebody overheard it, and it confused them. And they said, why would you say that? You don't mean it. But I did, because there's more than one kind of love. It's not romantic. It can simply be a love of people, a love that wants good for everyone around you. That's the love that Scott lived every single day. A man who grew up beside Scott and played high school football with it said it much better than I can. He told me yesterday, he said, Scott spent 7 seconds protecting me on the football field, and he spent the rest of his life protecting others. 7 seconds on a Friday night and 31 years for the rest of us. You don't give a life like that to strangers. You give it to people you love. So hear me. Whether Scott ever said the words to you or not, he loved you. You don't have to wonder about it. Just look at his life. That's what those people on the street were standing for. It wasn't just for an officer. It was a neighbor who loved them. And when we lose someone like that, the question turns to us. What do we do now? Here's what we do. We pick up where he carried. It's not the badge, but the love. We walk up to the person on the edge of the room. We check on our neighbors. We make the drive to the tournament. We say the words and we mean them. It's how a community this size tries to answer for a loss this big. That's how Scott keeps protecting us. Through every one of us who chooses to live the way he lived. In Scott's remembrance card, there's a poem, and it's for a man who loved the water and fishing and hunting and those quiet early mornings. So many of you knew that side of him. The message is gentle. He isn't gone, just gone ahead, going fishing. So rest easy, Scott. The line's in the water, the sun's up, you've earned the quiet. To Michelle, to Abby and Maddie, to Janelle, to Kevin, to all of Scott's family and friends, to Christy and McKinley McWilliams, and to all of their family and friends, to all the first responders, to everyone impacted by this tragedy. I love you, Rittman loves you, and we're here for you, and we mean it.